little bit of a cluttered desktop in this case. This is the part of the Nemesis brochure that we've got on the desktop. Whole clutter of icons down the bottom, to the left, and across along the bottom we have a number of different icons that we need quickly, so they will be clear and available even when we're working on a variety of different other programs. And something happens, gunfire, screaming, some form of alert within the office, and with one click of the desktop icons down here in the toolbox, the toolbar, we bring up the health and safety program. This one is a generic one, simply referred to as the Virtual Security Office, and what this has on it is all of the information that any employee could require in the event some sort of dangerous situation occurs. If you see down the left hand side here, the overview, smoke, fire alarm procedures, evacuation, medical emergencies, harassment of any kind, domestic violence, which is a growing concern in many countries, threats of any kind, some of the background in terms of what constitutes a threat, and on the right hand side what you should do about it. What if somebody's working late in the evening and they notice somebody walking around the office that they don't recognize? What the background is, what the action is. Bomb threats, depending on the country that you're in, is depending on the seriousness of these things, but there needs to be policies and procedures followed. The evolution of the Virtual Security Office came from a poorly handled mail bomb threat, when the employees' actions, whereas they thought they were doing the right thing, turned out to be a real high-risk maneuver. So we developed and instituted the Virtual Security Office, so when new employees join, they can open up the program, read what it's all about, understand their role in the health and safety world, and then when something happens, suspect package, what is a suspect package and what should they do about it? Lockdown announcements. Now the lockdown can be for any one of a number of reasons. It can be worst case scenario, as we see in the US quite frequently. Somebody enters the property with a weapon of some kind, more likely a gun, firearm. And if you're pre-briefed on this, you understand what's involved, then you can react accordingly. It might not be a lockdown situation. It could well be something's happening outside the building, so the building is secure against people coming in. But all of the employees need to know. And finally, some form of emergency contact protocol. The truth is that all of the Virtual Security Office protocols, even together as a whole, won't answer 100% of the questions. So this program, while it's an advance on what most organizations have, it certainly won't answer 100% of the questions. So when you have the emergency contact at the back, all of this information here has to be 24/7. Otherwise the program itself is at risk from some form of unique situation that occurs. The employees don't know how to handle it, and they react inappropriately, and somebody comes to harm. If they call up the people that are backing this, whether it's an in-house security team, whether it's an outsourced monitoring station, whether it's the corporate security director, if he's prepared to take that stance, can either answer the question or alternatively give those calling guidance on who to reach out to. So that then is the Virtual Security Office.